How you doing, Facebook? This is Brandon Victor Dixon. I'm about to go about 10 minutes before I go on stage for my fourth performance as Aaron Burr. You guys are going to be with me as I get ready. About to go on stage, and we're going to do a little question and answers. You're here with my wonderful, wonderful dresser, Kimmy. Here putting on my fancy shirt. I'm getting them to make one of these so I can just wear it around the streets, because who doesn't want frills on their fabric? You know what I'm saying? We have some questions starting to come in. Who's with us? Dale Barnes. He says, what tips do you take from Leslie for the role? I didn't take specific tips. I took tips about my body. In fact, I wouldn't even call them tips. Leslie just laughed at me and said, I can't wait to talk to you about how your body feels after 2 weeks. And he just kept laughing, which I didn't really appreciate, but no tips exactly. But he gave me some research materials. So, you know, I read some of the books that Leslie read, and that was very useful. We've got Jenna here. She said, what's it like working with Jasmine Cephas Jones? It's difficult because she's extremely talented and extremely... It's difficult, but don't tell her I said that. Who else? What else do you have here? Hey, Melissa. No question, just sending love and saying, hey, I appreciate that. Hey, Melissa. Hi. Courtland, and Melissa from downstairs said hello, too. Two Melissas. We got them both. Cortland from Idaho. How you doing, Cortland? Hey. Okay, Connor. What is my favorite part of the show? My favorite part of the show is actually the second half of Guns and Ships, after I've announced the arrival of Lafayette, where everybody gets to jump around and dance, yelling out Hamilton's name, but I have to stand still and do that. But it's my favorite part, and I don't get to participate in it, which is irritating, to say the least. But I'm going to sneak it in on one of these performances. I'll get a... Linda Poxod, who's your Broadway crush? I have a couple, Linda. I have a couple. Let's see. Kelly O'Hara, that's a Broadway crush of mine. Love as well, though, so it works out. It's okay. Miss Renee Elise Goldsberry is a Broadway crush, so you know I'm happy to be in the building with Miss Goldsberry. Again, good friends with her husband, so it's all good. Don't get worried. Who's another Broadway crush of mine? Chris Jackson. He's very attractive in person. What's next? Okay. Which Schuyler sister am I? Whole unrequited love thing. You know, she's the most dramatic. Eliza's more dramatic, but for me it's Angelica, so I'm going with Angelica Schuyler. We got some hearts from Sydney Robinson.
5-minute call, 5 minutes to the top of the show. 5 minutes.
That's Amber White, our production stage manager. She has this device that allows her to speak to everybody in the building at the same time, and I'm not going to lie to you, she abuses it. She abuses it. Sometimes she just makes random announcements just so people can hear her. But we love her. Thoughts on Lynn? Thoughts on Lynn are, you know, thank you for writing something so brilliant and beautiful that I get to hop into. I was going to ask them to make sure that you came back and you performed. Forget him. Forget him with that short hair. Nobody want to work with that. Let's see, Peggy or Mariah? Mariah, because I think we have to embrace all strata of our life community. Everybody in society deserves love, and I'm not going to let you all judge Mariah. Just she chased what she wanted, so I'm not going to let you come for Mariah. Don't come for Mariah. Gianna, what's Audra McDonald like? Love you. Okay, I love you too, Gianna. And Audra McDonald is extremely talented, a lovely woman. But I'm not going to lie to you, she has violent tendencies. She slapped me regularly on the set of Shuffle Along. Was Hamilton different from Shuffle Along? Well, Helen, wait, Kimmy's been waiting on me. She's been staring at my back. Like, would you get ready for the show you're about to perform in? This show's very different from... George painted his story with emotions, and this show is painted with rhythm and words more specifically, and so they draw on different aspects of our talents and abilities here in the theater, which is, it's interesting going from shuffle into this, but I'm excited to be here. I've been having fun. It's been a harrowing. Jackie Quintero. Hello, Jackie. How has the cast welcomed me to the show with ridicule? I'm friends with a number of them, and so when I make mistakes on stage, they delightfully snicker in the background so that I'm not able to really live it down for the entirety of the show. That's how they... Come on, Oak! Come on, Oak! Everybody, this is Oak. Come to
How
show
y'all
me some
doing?
love.
Oh, this is
I'll
happening
say
right now?
this. Oak is the one person who has yet to ridicule me in this building for making mistakes, and I appreciate you, brother. Love.
Oh, yeah.
Love.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Everybody else is doing it. I wait. I
See?
wait for my moment. I don't jump on nobody's
Okay,
train.
you gonna wait for his moment.
And that's what I'll get you.
Okay, look, man. This is PG-13 maybe, but we ain't up with your language. Lauren, love you too. And I consider the shower to really be location. Really, I just find that the acoustics only are really appropriate for songs that have been performed by those for a living. That's what it is. Well, girl, if I could click on this page, I might ask you the same thing, because you look kind of cute in that little circle, but we talk about that later. Okay. I'm assuming you mean Kimmy and I, because we're the only people here. I mean, Mike's holding the phone, but you didn't really know he was there, so I'm not going to give him credit for that love. See, Olivia knows what I'm talking about. Boys to men. She knows what I'm talking about. And equals perfection. You're right. That's an equation that I worked out myself a long time ago. I wrote it down. I like algebra. What's my favorite TV show? Ray Donovan is the truth. Lee Schreiber, and I hear he's doing what I say. That's Amber talking again. Talking to everybody. Don't everybody need to know that it's Places? Why she telling everybody it's Places? Just to be on the microphone. Anyway, Power is one of my favorites, and Ray Donovan. And Lee Schreiber is doing a performance of Dangerous Liaisons. I found out that it's in London, which is irritating. I watch him act in anything. What's next, Kimmy? It's Boots time. It's Boots time. I'm seeing a lot of hearts fly across this screen. I'm loving this. I'm enjoying all this love, Facebook. Okay, we got a couple more questions. Yes, Mello, I am excited for the show. That was a boot disappearing. That was a zipper. I came right back. And Shayla Twain, what's my favorite song to perform? You know, I think my favorite song to perform is to really kind of cut loose during room. I really enjoy, but wait for it is, you know, I gotta set the scene and I gotta apply the notes that the director and the musical director gave to me. So it's like, you know, that's my time, y'all. I'm about to head on stage. That wasn't a natural feeling of that was my time. I wanted to talk to you more, but I got the wrap-up sign from Mike right here because he's real, like, stickler about the rules. He got to go do some things. So thanks for spending this time with me, everybody, and take care, all right?